what you gotta do.
Welcome back to the illest, the dopest, the elitest show on this side of the Sahara, if I do say so myself. In case you're just tuning in, then you are tuned to the baddest award-winning show on this side of the Sahara, that is Grapevine. Now, right about now, I am about to introduce you to an artist who is just doing the most. You know that right here on our Musically Speaking, we usually host artists that you may be knowing already, or some you get to know them on the show. Today is no different, as we are having Ghanaian hip-hop artist, the one and the only Kofi Jamar. He has a song out with the OG Calligraph Jones. Check him out.
Let's do this. Jamar, come with the sauce, with Jana, my soul. Big ball till we fall, big ball till we fall. Habari Kenya, this your boy Kofi Jamar from the 233 Ghana representing, you know, and I'm out here to let you guys know. Boys and trip, boys and pulling in the Benz on Jerry did it. Mommy from ya don't think. Since I came, class I'm digging. As an artist, you have to develop a character, like apart from your personal life, you know. So I think I have this personal life and I have this music life, but it's about ushering yourself into the brand, you know, becoming the brand, you know. Because at first, you know, I do music, but I think my looks, people were kind of like, oh, so are you the one? Because I didn't look maybe hard enough or something like that. But yeah, and I've always loved dreadlocks, you know. I feel like people who do dreads are from the roots. They want to do things from the root side, you know. I'm a root man, so you know what's up. One thing that I add that makes me unique is I research a lot more, you know. I try to write something that people can relate to. You know, I try to keep it as intelligent as it can be. Dripping on you. Make I show them who the real is. Say tell me what you know about that. This is for my homies with this work like. Basically, as an artist, I don't conform. It's like I'm not limited to just one genre. I do Afrobeat, I do high life, I do any kind of music. I do Afro dancehall, you know. I don't limit myself. I think that's one thing that's keeping me going. Extraordinary, my shadow so to say I'm looking dapper. My mommy who tried to say chopper. Ghanaians love, first and foremost, the high life Afrobeat whole genre. They love it. And the second one is, I think Ghanaians love reggae dancehall vibe much more also. So I think it's a tie between the hip hop and the reggae dancehall influence. But when you look at hip hop, we have our own culture that's like hip life. That's like a fusion of hip hop and high life, like the local Ghana sound. So it merges to form a new trend. That's hip life, and I think that's Ghana's hip hop. I've been dripping on you. Make I show them who the real is. Say in order for hip hop music to be embraced in this African continent, I feel like those who have taken the lead already, like people like Calligraph Jones, Sarkodie, Nasty C, aka Caspar Noves, I think they have to have more fusion and collaborations. You know, I don't think there are a lot of Africans doing collaborations among themselves. It's like everybody is focused on the Western part. But one thing I've noticed that rap is not, and hip hop is not Western culture. I think it's black culture, and black is from Africa, you know. Black Americans, no matter black whatever, they're still black and they're still from Africa. So this is our culture too. I don't think it's far off from our culture. It's also our culture, but we have to add more elements of the new African sound to it, and to make it much more unique, and also collaborate more. This life goes through struggles, you know. Could be about money, could be about love, could come from addictions. In the end, we all trying to win. When it comes to music, I draw inspiration from all these, from life in general, people's issues that have been happening, and current issues, current trending issues in the world. So all of that comes together to form my experience in writing music also. And I feel like musician, most times you are like a journalist. Your job is to report what you see and put it in a song. So wherever I go, I make sure I keep my experiences intact. I have conversation with people, real conversations about life, and I try to keep some of that note in my music. My brothers, fill up my pockets for me hustlers, and all we wanna do is carry first. So many nights I cry just to see my hope alive. Till I keep it burning. personally, I don't think it limits me, because Ghanaian Records is my label. They signed me, and they've, like, since at the start of my career, they've been putting songs out for me. So, but it's just only on YouTube that you see the Ghanaian Records. Yeah, just to be attached with the name and stuff like that. And we have other artists that we'll be signing. So I think the channel is for all the other artists also.
And I play my enemies like I'm playing the game of chess. Maybe I should cry just to see my hope alive. Till I keep it burning. That be why I keep on trying. Can't give up till it dies. So I'll do my best.
I think the kind of Afrobeat and Amapiano influence is shadow. It's like shadowing all these kind of beautiful songs that we have to listen to. Like, for instance, I've been listening to Benso, amazing music. Viri the Storyteller, amazing music, you know. But I think the Afrobeat kind of like is popularized. So even the Western world, when they come here, they are looking for Afrobeat because that's what they've heard outside. And I think in all too, I think hope is not all lost, you know. Because I think the more the Westerners come around, they want to experience more of African sounds. And if you delve much deeper, you find that African sound is not just Afrobeat and Amapiano. There are a lot of amazing sounds out there. But I think Afrobeat is like the gateway so that people will use to enter the market and just have a feel of all this other great music happening.
Don't play. That's why we do it for the streets. We got the fire, got the heat. We got the fire, got the heat.
So far, it's Calligraph Jones and South Soul that I've heard being played in Ghana.
They say I'm brighter than a chandelier, 'cause I look like a star from a mile away.
This Ballin' was part of my EP that I recently dropped, and it was like the kind of more hip-hop influenced kind of sound. And shout outs to Kofi Jamar, that's the director who shot the video, and we had a plan to make the video sound and feel more like an old school kind of song, you know, a throwback. You know, I'm just representing hip hop, and I had to take it back and mix it up. You see the Afro influences in there also, and me messing up with my local language and stuff like that to make it unique.
What you know about the place? Coming through with two tight flows. Last time I almost caught a case. Nigga, what you know about the A? You think you got what it takes? You think you got the power to hold your ground at the planet of the apes?
How it happened was I posted it on the net. I felt it was a freestyle song, so I just posted it on the net, and Calligraph heard it. He's always on my page, so he heard the song and he messaged me like, yo, this is crazy.
And this is what I'm waiting for.
I love exploring. I'm a student of this music game, you know, so I really listen to music and I love good music. So I've been hearing a lot of Kenyan artists and I'm in love with all the sound, you know, from the Brooklyn Boys, Wakadinali, Benso, you know, Bien. I love all the sound that's coming out from this side, so I'm hoping to do a lot of more collaborations before I leave.
See me up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. Charlie, watch you the figure, I'm that jiggy fella with the swagger like that. Coming from the dungeon where you never make it back. We don't chase the checks, but I'd rather chase the bag.
About it, Kenya, it's been your boy Kofi Jamar, you know. I'm here in the 254 and I'm really loving the vibes. I appreciate the support so far. My new song with Calligraph Jones, Dangerous. You know, the OGs must be respected every time, and it's out here. You should go and get it, you know. Much love to you guys.